There is a rule hiding inside this World Cup that most fans don't actually understand, and it could completely change USA's path through the knockout stage. At first, it sounds simple. Win your group, you move on. Easy. Except this World Cup doesn't work that way anymore. Let me explain. For decades, the World Cup was easy to follow. 32 teams, 8 groups. The winner of each group played the runner-up of another group. The moment your group ended, you knew exactly who you were playing next. No guessing. But this year, FIFA changed everything. The World Cup expanded to 48 teams. Now there are 12 groups instead of 8. The top 2 teams in each group still move on, just like before. But this time, 8 more teams get in too. The best third place teams from across the whole tournament. Sounds like a small change. It isn't. And here is the important part. This has never happened at the World Cup before. Ever. Other tournaments, like the Euro, have used this third place system for years. But for the World Cup, this is brand new. Here is the part that confuses everyone. FIFA actually did lock in the bracket structure ahead of time. Group winners play third place teams. Runner-ups play other runner-ups. So in theory, you know your slot. But here is the catch. You don't know which team is going to fill that slot. Because that depends on which team finished third in 5 completely different groups. And those groups are still being played. So a team can win their entire group and still have no idea who's actually walking into the match. In simple terms, a result happening in a group you don't even care about can decide who fills your opponent's spot. That's a massive shift from every World Cup before this one. And it matters most once the knockout stage begins, because every single game is do or die. Get a weak opponent and the road to the quarterfinals opens up. Get a tough one and your tournament could end in a single afternoon. Here's the wild part. Teams can't control this. They can win every game, score every goal, do everything right. But who actually shows up to play them next, that's still being decided somewhere else entirely. For fans, that's pure suspense. For coaches, that's a nightmare. And for teams like USA, it means the job isn't actually done just because the group stage is. The opponent isn't locked in until almost every group in the entire tournament wraps up. So here's the real lesson hiding in all of this. Winning your group used to tell you everything. Now, it only tells you half the story. The other half is still being written by teams you have never even watched play. Subscribe, Whistleblown.